Is it possible to become a hero even if I don't have a quirk?
Without a quirk?
Hell no!
That's right everyone, today we'll be exploring what if All Might gave One for All to Bakugo instead of Deku. And if you haven't already, subscribe, it is literally free. Anyway, let's get into it. It starts off with the sludge filling incident, where Bakugo is captured by the sludge and Deku charging in with no power to save him. Well, coincidentally, All Might is watching from the sidelines and saves both of them, and then later on names Deku his successor, after showing immense bravery for trying to save Bakugo without a quirk. Well, this time, All Might confronts Bakugo and gives him the power of One for All after he sees his resilience and multiply even after being trapped. And unlike Deku, Bakugo already has the physique and experience of a quirk, and as a result can wield One for All way quicker than Deku. This is where it all begins. So we cut to the USJ attack, where the League of Villains attempted to kill All Might. And already Bakugo has been hard at work, training and optimizing his body to handle One for All, already being able to wield 20%, something Deku couldn't do until the Endeavor training arc. And with One for All being mixed with his already powerful quirk Explosion, he is able to defeat the League of Villains before Ida can even alert All Might. Although, when his idol All Might arrives at the USJ, he realises he has given One for All to someone with overwhelming ambition, and as a result starts to question if picking Bakugo as a successor was a good idea, and that maybe he should have waited until he got to UA. Now, with Bakugo already being able to wield One for All at 20% and being able to take down some noticeable villains, I don't think it comes as much of a surprise that he dominates the sports festival, gaining first place against his inexperienced classmates. But the focus here is on Todoroki. The only reason he actually feels comfortable and uses his left side is because of Deku, as in their match Deku shouts "It's your quirk, not his," referring to his father Endeavor, and so without Deku being present at the sports festival, Todoroki wouldn't ever use his flames after him hating his father for his terrible childhood, and him being the reason his mom threw boiling water at his left eye, scarring him for life. This would therefore limit his potential, with him putting his pride first. It ends with the world noticing Bakugo, as the public now view him as the next All Might. Internships have rolled around, and with that comes a Stain arc in Hosu City, with Ida picking to intern with Hero Manuel, with deeper intentions to take revenge on Stain after he attacked and forced his brother Ingenium into retirement. Well, when he and Manuel go patrolling around Hosu, Ida spots Stain in a nearby alleyway with other pro hero native at the end of his blade, and when he tries to confront Stain, he just can't hold his own and ultimately gets defeated, with him being paralysed by Stain's quirk Blood Curdle. But with Deku still being quirkless and Bakugo interning with Best Genist, there is no one to save Ida. So unfortunately, Stain's plan does succeed and Ida is severely injured, meeting the same fate as his brother. In addition, Stain was never arrested. We get to the training camp arc, and this is where things really get interesting. First off, since Bakugo completed the intense quirk improvement training, he can now stably use One for All at 35%, whereas Deku around this time could only use around 5%. As well, the training made so his explosions are more powerful, further adding to his ability to fight. And then we get to the fight with Muscular, who comes across Koda when the League of Villains invade the camp. And it's over in a matter of minutes, with Muscular's quirk being no match of Bakugo's fast strikes mixed with high levels of One for All. Also, Bakugo's evident strength means the League were never actually able to take Bakugo, which would result in the Camino incident and the fight between All for One and All Might never even happening, meaning All Might doesn't actually lose the ability to use One for All, meaning the Symbol of Peace can continue to mentor and fight alongside Bakugo, allow him to grow even more. As time passes into the later seasons, Bakugo's rage-driven fighting style becomes less effective, even when he has so much power. As Shigaraki slowly grows stronger and stronger, this shows that Bakugo needs to get strategic rather than completely overpowering the enemy like he's used to. Eventually, the vestiges of the past users appear in his dreams, and question if he is truly worthy of using One for All. But eventually, Bakugo learns to control his quirks, whilst adding an element of strategy to his battles, and with this comes the final battle with Shigaraki, and Bakugo takes everything he's learned and experienced into this battle, and after a long hard fight, Bakugo comes out victorious, and with that comes the end of his journey. The torch is passed on to someone else. And this is my first time doing a video like this, so it would mean a lot to me if you could consider commenting your thoughts down below. And if you haven't already, watch this video. I'll catch you in the next one.